This is a non-horsey video. I've had quite a busy day though. Been to a yard, went back to a house sit that I was doing, had a quick tidy up, and then back to the yard I was working on this morning to help finish off the yard for the evening. I've just decided to walk Stanley, who seems to be going miles ahead of me, walking over a couple of Charlie's fields. And I might just go and have a quick look at the calves, check that the fence is up and there's no escapees. Yeah, so hopefully it won't take me too long to walk there. I literally have no idea where Stanley's gone. He's literally in the distance. He's literally a nutter. Come on! Just check he's got a recall. Says, I'm coming. Come on, ping ping. He has this thing at the moment of just literally running into you like that. As you can see, the Crocs are out. The best attire. They're pretty useful actually. I wore them this morning through the wet grass, and actually my feet will probably drier then if I have my trainers on, which I thought was a miracle. They're in sport mode at the moment. Just in case I need to do a bit of running. Jokes, I ain't running anywhere. Come on, Pippi. Sonny's literally living his best life. He's been with Charlie all day, literally probably sat watching him put tin on a shed. So I think he's pretty happy to be going on a leg stretch. He'd walk for literally miles. He loves it. I don't know if you can see, but there's like 3 deers. Must be a mum and the babies. A mum, dad and babies. Just got to check that Stanley doesn't chase. Stanley, sit. Leave. I don't know if they're going to run. They were literally leaping through the... Oh, there we go. Oh, they've gone different ways. Oh. Oh no. Leave. Sit. Good boy. Oh no, they've lost their mummy. Oh, she's gone all the way over there. Don't want to scare them, but I also need to go through that hole in the hedge, and they're right there. Maybe if I walk up this way, they'll run back down. Oh, the mum's actually gone. Oh, that's sad. Hopefully she finds them. So they found their way back to their mum. The other one's just going across the field. There he is. That one's gone through the hedge. The hiccups. Crocs are actually pretty decent. Trekking through the straw piles to get to the calves, which are here. So we've just arrived at the calves. The fence looks okay. The calves look okay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which there should be. They're quite cute. These are like the smallest bunch that there are. Have a quick look at the fence. It looks alright. We've got a bit of ringworm, so they look a bit ugly. But yeah, they look good. That one there was a bit sick. But she looks like she's got a bit of a pot belly now, so she looks like she's doing alright. And that little spotty one. Right, boys and girls. The fence looks alright too. So that's good. These aren't very friendly, they've not really been touched, so you can't stroke them. They probably just literally bolt. Yeah, they're like, piss off, leave me alone. He always thinks he knows better, and he's telling me that we are going through that hole in the hedge to follow the footpath, but we're not going that way today. They look pretty happy. This one's cute. I think it's got a cow called Peanut. It's like a pet, and I think it's her baby. It looks like it's got that funny shaped face. It would help if the camera was on the cow. Lol. She's a cutie. So I was going to walk and show you Meatloaf. Here is a calf, and he's so cute. He's such a little chunky boy. But I couldn't bother to track up the hill. They're literally like way up there. So I'll have to show you him another day. Already dying. Walking up this little steep bit of the field. So I'm going to walk back. But instead maybe I'll show you a few of the pets that we've got in our goat pen. Oh, I think the boys are actually out in the field. I'm glad they didn't follow me, because they literally love us now. And if we were to go on a dog walk, they would probably come the whole way and they'd love it, they'd run along, but I did just walk quite far, so that was probably a bit far to take them. I'll show you them when we get a bit closer. I think I spooked them. They were like, who the hell's that? And now they've realised. They're like, oh, it's Mum and Stanley. Stanley's literally like the biggest wind-up and just tries to herd them all the time, but they do give it back to him. So apparently the chickens have made a nice little dust bath outside the pen. That's a cockerel, that big white thing. And every single morning he cock-a-doodle-doos. And that one next to it is an OG. She's the OG pecan. We've had her, she was like one of our first chickens. Look at him, he's like rolling around in it. Loving life. They're so weird. Having a nice little dust bath. Look at him fluffing up his feathers. They always hang out together, those two. They're always out first thing. Oh. Hopefully they didn't get eaten by the fox. So this is George. George is a bit of a bruiser. He likes to rough you up. And then if he doesn't like it, he'll probably get on his back legs at you. And then this is Rogie. Rogie's a bit of a cool guy. Looks like maybe he's taking some drugs. As he dawdles around. Oh, his tongue's down now. George wants to scratch you. George? Oh, look at you. George loves to lick. Oh, you can't jump up at me. You can't jump up. No. They're literally so weird. They just... Come on then. They're going to probably follow me now. We did have two more, and they had horns. They were called Cy and Fred, but unfortunately we didn't have those ones anymore. Simon broke his leg, and Fred had something called bladder stones, so like a human, but for a goat it's really hard for them to pass. So we're just left with these two. These two little munchkins. Look at them. Rogie normally has long hair, like long locks, but every summer we shave him. No, last year his coat went really horrible, and it like the sun had like bleached it. But this year it's going back, and he looks like a really nice colour. He always gets a new lease of life whenever we trim him, and they run around like a little hooligan. George doesn't get a cut. I don't think George was let us cut him. Look at him. He's a big boy. So I'll get you if you mess with me. They secretly love him because at night they'll all get the zoomies and they'll literally be running around chasing each other, the goats and the dog. Sometimes it's the dog and then the goats are running with them. What are you doing? he'll like lick you, but then he does do a little nibble, which is a bit naughty, isn't it? Like that. No nibbling. Say hello. Roger does nice kisses. Hello, George. Roger looks like he's got a bit of scabs on his nose. Like a bit of a cream. Oh, they got the jitters now because they had a fly. Oh, they didn't like that. Oh, they're upset. Oh. So this is the OG goat pen. How chickens flying at me. That the goats used to live in, but now they are free range and they just go wherever they like. But now the goat pen has literally been overtaken by chickens and ducks. I don't even know what breed of chickens they are. I'll show you. They're like these weird looking things. Like, look at that. Fluffy legs, fluffy head. But then, what are you doing? Oh, hello. These are all quite friendly. They were chicks. There's literally loads of them. There's about 10 of those ones. Oh, hello. Oh, there's another one. But they love people, but we've not really touched them, so we don't really know why. But they're quite sweet. And then in this pen, we have some more chicks, which that chicken seems to be telling off. And then we've got ducks. The ducks are quite cute. Hey girls. I think that might be Daisy. Daisy duck. Oh, the ducks do like the chickens, they always tell them off. It's quite funny. Yeah, they're quite sweet. They've all got names. I think that's Daisy. Then we've got Mo, because she's got like a little Mohican. And that one there, we had 3 that looked the same. They were Splash, Dash and Flash. But oh, don't peck me. This little chicken's trying to peck my feet. God, it's a bit chaotic in here. Yeah, so they've got a little pond down there, which seems to have evaporated water, and we never actually finished, so we should probably do that. So we got Daisy Duck. Ow! Don't peck me. I hate. No, Lol, so that video was me running out the goat pen because I was getting pecked by chickens. Just let this little chicken in. I like chickens to look at and to touch, but I don't like it when they peck me. And they were trying to peck my leg, so I was running. I had to get out the pen. I just wanted to show you the ducks, but these little buggers are waiting for me. They're at the gate. I have to show you the ducks from here. Yeah, so these ducks we hatched from eggs from our big ducks, which are the ones down there. There's 4 out there, and the other 2 seem to have flown out into the field, and they're that blob. There's another one out there. She must be eating the grass. You might see her head in a minute poke up. Oh, they must have flown over because they were in the pen this morning. So we hatched those ones from the big ducks, and we weren't expecting them all to hatch, but now we've got 9 ducklings, and they've all got names. They're all pretty friendly. If you go in there, they come around there, like, nibble your feet. Their beaks are actually really strong as well. Those bigger ones aren't so friendly. I mean, they're not aggressive, but if you go over to them, they'll probably run away with their mouths open. Probably because they're scared, but there's a boy duck over there, but he seems to change colour. I don't know why that is, but he was a boy duck, and then he started to look like a girl duck, and now he looks like a boy duck again, so I was a bit confused. Yeah, like you can just see this little pom-pom head out in the field. She is out there with her friends. Oh, there she is. Out there with their friends. And the goats. So yeah. Yeah, so Meatloaf, who I was going to show you, is all the way up on that hill. Actually up there. Ooh, up there. But I'll walk up there another day and show you, because it's a long way. You guys are naughty, no pecking.